everybody, welcome back to Black Ram GX Gaming. We're here. We're going to start the day with more Madden. We're going to keep going, winning, and if we get on like a 2-game lose streak, we'll do what we did yesterday, and we'll just simply flip it over to Doom and keep working on that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Last Thursday I went, 6 for 1 or 5 for 1? I think it was 6 for 1, 6-game win streak. So doing pretty good. Yesterday kind of fell apart after played one guy who's the Eagles. The Eagles, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the same guy over and over who's just got my number, but it feels like the Eagles are really hard to stop. They've got a mobile quarterback who seems to be able to make all the throws. Devonta Smith is super fast, and their D-line is really hard to run against. So, I don't know. That's my kryptonite right now. Anyway, let's get to the action. Oh, and just remember, everybody, if you're joining us for the first time, like and follow, even if you're watching after the stream's over. It goes a long way. It helps out. And if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. Could use everybody's quick button taps there. Doesn't take much time. Cheers. Got my tunes rolling. I'm ready to take down whatever comes out here.
The NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field
Cowboys.
in Chicago. Just a
Should be able to
short
beat
time
them.
ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This is Tony Pollard. And he's up across the 25 and
He shrugged off hit stick.
First down run for Elliott will net him about
I kind of
5
figured
yards.
most people start with a run even if they don't look like it.
After the pickup
And if he's going to do hurry up, then that just means he's trying to catch me in
Prescott from the gun. He'll get this to Elliott. He'll be stopped right at midfield.
smelly it.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Wide open, Amari Cooper.
Couldn't cover them both, so I just covered the deeper guy.
Before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
I hate those type of plays. There's just nothing you can do.
Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going
Because
through
if you look at the zones,
when he came out of
there's a
Alabama
motherfucker who's supposed to be
and
right
was
there.
inquiring about him and his skills. They say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
God damn it.
1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Nothing open downfield. He
We'll
keeps
try a
it
different
himself for 11
set
and a
here.
first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. He's going to get 4
Do
out
like
of
a
this
bend,
as he's
don't
down
break
to the
approach.
10-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
Whew.
Only about a yard
I started to
there
stop
as he
him. He's
takes
going to
it
plow
from the
me
9
over
to
with
the
Khalil
8.
Mack.
But not much on that run, Charles.
What the hell is that?
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on
Oh,
the
fuck.
ground. Honed in
I
on
didn't mean
it
to switch to
and
this
stopped it.
camera.
Get it down for a
That
touchdown.
cost me.
It's complete. Blake Jarwin
Thought I pressed Y beforehand to do an adjustment.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those
Don't like giving up
adjustments
touchdowns,
and come
but
back for
here we
your
are.
next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Whoa. The stream is not looking too healthy right now.
Touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away.
15 frames per second.
This will be returned from deep in
Why
the
is it
end zone.
choppy as hell? Well, maybe it's good. It'll correct itself eventually, but I apologize for my stream acting up. Hey Marcus, thank you for the shares, buddy. Oh God.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play
I spent a lot of time looking at my stream trying to figure out why the frame rate was so bad.
As we step aside here in this
Sorry
first quarter.
if it is.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's got room. And now off to the
Jesus
races.
Christ, that guy is fast.
And
He's a
all
linebacker?
the 22-yard line.
That guy's job is to be in the middle of the field and smack people real hard.
Afternoon off to a great start. They run. Montgomery.
He's chased me down.
7 yards.
Pitsy, go Fins.
Leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there.
Cheers.
Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
I like to see the Finns do good this year. You know who I'm looking for is Mr. Waddle. I want to see Jalen Waddle kill it. Because I got him on my bench. He did really well last week. What did he get, like 60 points? That tackle, though. That's what I'm saying. That guy... Is that Olympic sprinter chasing me down? What was that? I should have been gone. Marcus, we got Sonic the Hedgehog on their team, but he's jacked. Sonic the Hedgehog on steroids. It's like, you ever see those like buff Pokemon statues? That's what it felt like. Waddle got a TD last week. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I was watching.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
I'm looking for some consistency with Waddle, Pitsy. Once I see that, I'm going to be real happy.
Encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd down, Prescott again.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
That was my fault, though. I had the wrong defense, I guess. He got some injector and speed engine. No kidding. He's just like juicing up out there.
These two teams all tied after
Zeke better
one.
figure it out this week, and Eckler, or I'm doomed. I think Eckler will bounce back. Zeke should. I mean,
Now, 1st and 10.
if Zeke doesn't, I'm fucked too. I already put him on the trade block. I'm like, just give me any receiver.
It's Elliott.
I'll give you Zeke. I'm kind of
8 out of this before being
weary of
stopped
just
at the
giving away, though.
20.
Oh, thanks to the like Kayla and Lindsay. Cheers, cheers.
Preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down.
I had a
but
few
still,
people who need to figure it out.
like that each and every time, won't you?
Like anyone who's not
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he's
not
able to
David
get to the
Montgomery
edge of
on the
red
Bears.
zone
Don't
at
trade
the
him.
20-yard line.
I want to, though.
First down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
I won't, but I want to. I canceled my offers, I think.
Zeke, another 1st and
Zeke or
10.
die. Well, you know, my trade offers
The red zone now. Prescott.
that I did have were
And he
either
will lose
fair
yardage and be
at
backed
Zeke's
up to the
potential
24.
or slightly in my favor.
That's going to go as a loss of 4.
I don't make trades that I'm going to lose at, unless I was super desperate.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
Oh, come on. Thank you, Sam, for the like and the shares. Cheers, cheers.
About a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Looks like the frame rate's still a little wonky, but it's doing okay.
Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep.
I mean, if Julio and Zeke talk about hot garbage, I mean, that 2 years ago, I wouldn't believe it. Yeah, no kidding. That'd be impossible to get 2 years ago. Oh, fudge. But I see, or I heard that Mike Vrabel, the Tennessee head coach, chewed Julio alive in the locker room after the game. Because he got a penalty or something? I didn't really watch the game. I was watching... What did I start? I started watching the Jags to see how... my boys James Robinson and Chenault Jr. were going to do. And, Chenault got 12 points, he did okay. James Robinson didn't really do anything. So it was kind of less than stellar. Good, he deserves it. Hopefully it lights a fire under him. Hopefully. I mean, he kind of played like hot garbage from what I could see. I watched that. I switched to the 49ers-Lions game for a little bit. At the end, when the Lions started to come back, I was interested in how that was going to go. And then I watched the Packers-Saints game all the way through. I didn't miss a second. That was so good. The Saints absolutely button-mouthed the Packers.
One play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, he was coming at me. They were like 3rd and 2 and got a 15-yard unnecessary roughing on a crucial part of the game. Oh, that's what he got yelled at for. Yeah. I remember now. I knew it was a penalty or something. I have to start Swift, and that's scary. I would, if I had Swift, he would be in my flex every week. Dude catches passes, and I don't know, he's just a points machine.
Fields on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to his team, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice little hit stick there. I would try to trade for Swift, but no one will give him to me in the 2 leagues I'm in.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here's Fields. Flush to his right. Goodwin able to haul it in.
Look at that big gain. I know he's also made a glass too. You want to talk about glass? Raheem Mostert. There is not a more glass player in the NFL than a guy whose knees don't shatter after 2 plays. Woo! That's like the longest yard. Every time they miss a tackle. What's his name? The guy that's actually the NFL commentator. Do that whoop every time. I don't know why that popped in my head. Did you see the Manning brothers on Monday night? I haven't seen much of it yet, but I've basically heard that it was amazing. Just an absolute joy. Berman, yeah. That's probably right. Al, is it Al Berman? I just think of Al.
And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. On the left side, Gallup's got it.
Yeah, let him take some underneath shots and try to box him out.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
You've got to be shitting me. 25! I even saw that going down, and I followed him right out there. Shit. Chris Berman. Okay. Sounds right. I don't know why I got Al Ahmed. Isn't there another guy who looks fairly similar to him? That's Al something. Reverend Al Sharpton.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
This is taken just shy of the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position.
Al Borland.
32. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's
Woo! Tie it up. Look at that. See you later. He thought he was taking this with the lead. No chance.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you
Look,
want to know about a rookie is,
I had one chance, one play. I am so glad that worked out. If he had the right defense, I'm going in behind, but this guy's name is Jet Guru. What is that, Decal? DC4L? He should be playing the Jets if he's the guru of the Jets, you know?
Second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
No chance. Hey, Jake Hamilton. Thank you for the like and the shares, buddy. Go Bears! Hell yeah, buddy! What is going on, my man? We got my guy David Montgomery out here. Hey, what do you think about the game against the Rams? I like some of it. I didn't like Matt Nagy's play calling, obviously. I saw Marquise Goodwin today. Didn't say outright, but he said something about how he basically gave the game to Jalen Ramsey with Matt Nagy's play calling. Woo! This is how he should be doing it. 10 rushes, 141 yards. Madden's a perfect example of real life, though. Teleporting tacklers and falling through every tackle forward 6 yards.
This is 2nd and 10. Now Montgomery running right.
Ooh.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
All right.
So
Let's see what we can do here.
in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know.
Ooh, okay. I thought he was following Jimmy Graham there. I'm going to play like Matt Nagy a little bit and go for it on 4th and 7. I got a plan.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
It's either going to work tremendously or fail really badly.
They snap it to Fields. Being chased out left. And this is caught.
It worked. It worked. That was close. Waiting for us to start Justin Fields, and I was pretty pissed about going for it on 4th and 15. I said the same thing. I was like, why are we playing Madden right now? Do we really think this is going to work? We haven't thrown the ball over 10 yards, and we didn't the whole game. So how are we supposed to get 15 yards on 4th down? That didn't make any sense. But yeah, I can't wait for Justin Fields to start. The reason I'm so interested in watching the games every week, knowing he's not the starter, is because I know that he's going to come in for a couple plays, and it is so fun to watch. Like 4 or 5 plays he does, I'm all in for.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he gets it all the way down inside.
Even if he's just running it.
And marking
I did notice that in fantasy football, this was the best, that he had significantly more points than Aaron Rodgers. In the league I'm in, Aaron Rodgers had 0.67 points or something like that. It wasn't even a full point. And Justin Fields had like 5.9 or something. No, he would have had higher because he had a touchdown. Almost 7 points. It was fantastic. I saw Jalen Johnson was just shut down. He was the one part of our defense that was really killing it. So I'm pretty excited to see that guy grow. Hopefully he doesn't get injured like he did last year. I see you run a lot in Madden too. I try to. My strategy is to run the ball, work the clock, and keep the ball out of the other team's hands as much as possible. So I do what the Patriots did to Mahomes in like 2018. The last year they won with Tom Brady. And what was the AFC Championship? And the only reason the Patriots won is because they slowly moved the ball down, burnt the clock, and Patrick Mahomes just had to sit there and watch.
They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. On second down, Italia. And from the 25,
that was the best. I was like, that's a legit strategy, so I gotta try that. And it works. It works really well.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
My defense isn't working right now. He's calling hurry-ups, and I kind of picked the wrong defense for 3 receivers.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you.
This guy's got some decent offense.
First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll find Lamb.
Whoops.
Complete.
Okay, we got him eventually.
Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, the nice thing is I can also just run with Fields at any time. Play franchise mode. The first thing I did after making myself head coach is release Andy Dalton. Oh yeah, spoken like a true fan. Yeah, I haven't done much franchise yet in this one.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Woo! Jalen Johnson. I pretty much every year I go one way or another. Either I go straight in the head-to-head, and if I start winning games, it's all I do. And if I suck at that particular Madden, like every year I'm not. Some years I'm good, some years I'm not. If I'm not good, I go into franchise. And so far this year, I'm not quite at double the wins to losses, but I'm pretty close. So I've just been sticking with this and showing people what the Bears could do. Oh, come on, 65. You got to block all 3 of them. Admittedly, I should have done some play action. If I get this first down, I'll do play action. I'm noticing what this guy's doing, and I've seen a lot of people do this too. If you watch the D-line, 2 of those guys are going to back off. One of them's going to spy on me.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Fields.
Yep.
On the move to his left. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the
I don't know. I still think I go for it. It's calling a timeout on me.
Also brings up 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
If I get this,
with 2 remaining, we'll be back after this.
If I get this, I can seal the game. I might be able to lock it up. If I don't get this, then I might be giving him an easy touchdown. Then I got to score one more.
Go for it here on 4th down. Fields.
Oh, got it. All right, now we can just work the clock. It does look like, you got to tell me how franchise is this year. It did look pretty cool. Looked like they made. I started one a day or two ago, and I like the whole game planning thing. I like the home field advantage stuff. It looked like there was some neat additions.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
That was risky. He was open for a second.
It's a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Jiminy Christmas.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
It's getting risky. I'm going to punt it. I'm going to call it good.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
We'll go full power, though.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. 43 yards.
Maybe gave him 5 extra yards than I had to if I just kicked it out.
And we have reached
I didn't get that power just right, but I'm working on it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
Yeah, I got it not.
Up around the 45-yard line.
I'm doing this thing where I hit the hit stick like way too early.
2 minutes remaining. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Prescott. He's got Elliott, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Here's Dak. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Ah.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
He's going to make a mistake in a second game.
Drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
He's playing too fast.
Here's Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Prescott. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
Smacked him as hard as he could. He's celebrating, but you smacked him into the end zone, damn it.
Able to find his way in from a yard out.
All right.
The Cowboys are an extra point away.
I was going to say, assume he's going for 2. Because he is.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. To throw, Prescott.
Oh, stop him! Oh. Okay, no problem. 2 timeouts.
Still can't believe they went for it, but
all we need
they
is a
got
few.
themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Plus, we can always try the play that worked right at halftime, too.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
Well, that's basically a game.
Practice makes perfect.
It's going to run it, get a few more yards, make this an easier field goal.
First and 10 now from the 30. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss.
Montgomery felt a little slow there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running.
I just want to see how, if I can line this up. Oh yeah, easy.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams
that goes your icing timeout.
We take a
Run the ball. Timeout. And at 2 seconds, kick that field goal, take the game.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And his
It was a little too much to the right, but yeah, it's fine. A win's a W. W's a W. Anything to beat Mike McCarthy.
So this one in the win
That's Packers head
column
coach.
for the Chicago Bears, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But
There we go. Win number 1. Put it up on the board.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing
What? We don't have a
came
board?
easy. Every snap.
All right, so we don't have a board.
They had to win
So we'll just have to
in the line
remember.
of scrimmage,
Win number
downfield.
1.
They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.
It was pretty ballsy of him to go for the 2 at the end there.
Those who are mentally tough.
Sucks that it worked out. All he was doing was stuff to the outside. For some reason, nobody was ever there in zones.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis.
I would
and the
signal,
best
I'd do the
crew in
defensive
the
adjustment and
industry.
say,
I'm Brandon
outside,
Gault. This has
outside.
been a presentation of the NFL on EA
Uncoverable.
Sports. The Bears
And I could
get the
cover
win at
somebody
home as we say so
He was going to be
long
wide
from
open
Soldier Field.
if I didn't cover him. With a quarterback spy, mind you. They're not my assignment. And the amount of players walking around the sideline here, if you look... that way. Just, if you look around where the fans are, there's those players just walking in face first into the wall. All around it. Some weird zombie thing. Let's see where I've moved in the leaderboards today. 2,400, so I moved up a little bit. So we're still in the top 2.4% of competitive Madden players. Only 100,000 that are ranked. So, it's easy to figure out. Alright, that was a good win. Cheers. With a little Matt. Gotta keep him away from my precious. We'll just put a little cover on that. It's a hard cider. I wouldn't be surprised if he wants it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set
the
to
Titans.
match up
Titans just got
with the
crushed
Tennessee Titans.
by the Cardinals.
Here's
So the
Cairo
Bears should be able to do it,
Santos
right?
now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I do too much zone. I was doing mana lines. But that kind of just keeps putting my people out of position.
On first down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough.
2 X factors on the left.
For a first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Thank God he dropped that.
By the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for
I don't know. He might have just broke that tackle.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill got a man. It's Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing again is Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. When in doubt,
Playing like this, like he's got a mobile
he
quarterback.
keeps it for 3 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise.
Trying for
Same
Brown,
play. Come on.
intercepted.
Shot, please.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Woo!
They will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Santos
Tell you
with
what.
the extra point, and that makes the score
You're not going to do
7-0.
levels against me like that over and over and over.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot.
Some
at it
silly
now
shit.
As this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they worked
Jesus
as well
Christ.
upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Open is Swain, the tight end. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll snag.
Damn, I went in for the hit stick, too.
Down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
This is what confuses me about the way this guy played offense initially. Why was he going 5 receivers when he's the Titans?
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
And they're a power
Second
run
by
offense.
Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill. A slant to Jones.
The whole point of their
And
offense.
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Again to Henry. And he will maneuver
He's
his
pushing
way
people
down
down
to 7.
and running with Derrick
Second
Henry.
down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Remember Derrick
Finally,
Henry's
they
first
bowed
year
up
when he was
defensively.
trash, and his
I think
second
they
year
were
when he was
determined not to
mediocre
let
at
him
best?
take it pretty much all the way
Third year he
downfield.
became
Yeah,
great.
looks like they handled
Fourth
their
year
run
he was a god.
responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this time he is in.
Perfect.
Derrick
All right, if I don't get a major breakout run here,
there on the touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
if I don't have a huge breakout run, I should be able to
He's
drain the
back out
shit
there
out of
to
this
boom
clock.
This one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I always forget if it's 4 or 5. We'll start off something unconventional and go from there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's incredible when I do that play with Goodwin, how tired he gets.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball,
you got a little twisty doozy on me.
Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flushed out right.
God damn it. How did that happen? I'll admit, though, yesterday that happened to me once, and I did get a 56-yard touchdown.
With the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they are going for it. Fields, he'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Montgomery back to the ground. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot.
Just going to stack on that side, so I'll do 2 receivers.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Escaping the pressure right. Got some real estate inside the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing.
I don't think it's going to work at all.
Highlights and analysis of this first half.
Nope.
And he stopped immediately.
When I saw that defense close up as opposed to go out,
second down.
I had a bad feeling.
Off play action, Fields.
Yeah, I didn't have shit.
This thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on 2nd down.
He doesn't pull a D lineman.
This is 3rd
I'll
and
have an
10.
opening.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Right here.
They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching.
If you're wondering why I did that, I got you a
and
little
the guy
clock.
who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it.
I didn't want him to have a full minute. Under 30 seconds is good.
Chicago. David Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra.
I think I can box him out here.
Up to 8. After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Did he forget
the first of their timeouts?
how much time there is in this game?
19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, it's Tannehill. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What a waste to do that run play.
And that'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. First down and much more for Henry. And out of bounds on the other side
Derrick
of
Henry didn't drop
midfield
that.
at the 45. Tennessee getting the
10
first
seconds,
down,
running real low on
18
2
yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps
He just
moving.
called a timeout, and the time wasn't running.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Tannehill throwing again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard
He might be able.
line.
He could get a
And
field
with
goal
1
here, but he
second
can't score a
left,
touchdown.
They get the timeout.
Okay.
And they'll have a chance
That's
to
what I
kick the field goal before intermission. Ficken's kick.
Just
is
jumped in the
good.
center and just got knocked to the ground.
In the books. You're watching
I'll
the
admit that wasn't a
NFL
good
on
strategy
EA
with such a little
Sports.
safety.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And here comes a return.
I take that, but there's not enough blockers on the left.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Play action. It's Fields. The connection made. It's Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Forced out to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Now a give running right is Montgomery. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Second down at 5.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations.
So if I get this, if I kick the field goal, I'd be up by 8.
In the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And now here's Goodwin with another jet sweep.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, Montgomery. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Pushes him over, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Oops, shouldn't have picked a play. Should just let it run.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Whoa!
And the second wave of tacklers
Bad blocking.
as they stop him behind the line.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Here's Fields.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down.
I still got it.
Have first down yardage. They'll try to run it in, going option
Holy
right.
pounds.
He is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now
Okay, so what we like to do here in this situation. Fullback time. Works 98% of the time.
Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
That safety jumping over that guy to tackle Justin Fields was insane.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a
Okay, so he's going to push everyone right up the middle, and then...
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a
That was a struggle touchdown.
David Montgomery.
This guy's playing for his life.
And the Bears will extend their lead.
That pick 6 he threw in the beginning cost him pretty much this whole game.
I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite.
So if I'm not mistaken here, I started with the ball in this half, and I wasted the entire 3rd quarter and half of the 4th quarter in one drive. That's how you do it, folks. He does not have the time to come back. Even so, he can't run the ball like he wants to. So we'll try to catch him making the same mistakes he made in the beginning. There it is. That's game over, folks. He might quit, he might not. I think we get a little experimental right now.
First down, Montgomery. And past the 35,
I like that play.
Dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Killing
so the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Called out a very strong gain of 24. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been.
I don't like RPOs. Illegal guys get downfield so easily.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught.
Salt in the wounds.
The fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
At this point, he's my plaything.
And the Titans are going to recover the football.
I almost got that too.
They felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal.
Ooh, he held on.
Number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh, I was with him the whole way. That was a slow shit linebacker. That's funny.
10 yards on the touchdown.
That was a good drive by him.
And the
Took 3
Titans
plays.
have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Tannehill. And they're going to get the 2-point.
The one thing I don't get about man coverage is why do they stand behind the receiver?
And that cuts the lead a bit further.
You want to stop them from catching the ball when you stand in front of them?
Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's got
84!
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside.
What the fuck are you doing, mate?
39 yards there, a big one.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And Graham on the ground. Touchdown.
Well, I did in 2 plays.
Jimmy Graham. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears tack on
I
another
might miss.
score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
That missed.
Oh, he clanks it
Oh, well.
off the right upright. And
That's why
it's
we made
no
the
good.
2-pointer.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. One last throw here for Tannehill. Looking for the end zone. And it will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was...
Is he going to throw it?
And time is run out now on
Oh, half the time they throw their
Charles, we saw a lot
play
of
call
points
sheet.
go up in this one. Certainly
Get that camera out my face.
something
Out my
they can look at
face.
on film, don't you think?
No
Ah.
doubt about it. And they've
Sorry,
got to go
D-Lad.
back and check where the errors are, how they're going to
Normally I
fix
just end
them,
those games. I
and
kind
continue
of
to
toyed
get
with them a little
better
bit at the
what
end.
they do, but they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you
The
win a
only
game,
reason the third
that can
quarter
hurt
0-0 is because I burnt that entire quarter running the ball down the field.
So that'll do it for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the
I beat him
hard-working
in
men and women on our crew. I'm
everything
Brandon
except for
Gault.
average
You've been
yards per
watching
play,
the
and that's 'cause he
NFL
didn't have
right
many
here
plays.
On EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as
He
we
had
say
big plays
so
when he
long
did them, but he
from
was a
Soldier
pick throwing
Field.
machine. He's one of those crazy Madden players that thinks they can just deep ball it all the time. Cheers. He was 9 for 7. So he didn't seem bad.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in
His name was
Chicago.
I Shoot You?
Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this
First of all,
nearly
that's a dumb as fuck
building.
name.
They are ready for
Secondly, you
football
ain't gonna shoot
indeed
shit.
in Chicago as their guys get set to
Playing
do
as the
battle
Giants.
with the New York Giants. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Throwing Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram.
What's with these silly ass people?
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now Jones going right side. He finds Slayton. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Side is complete on the diving effort. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll look to throw again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A good down to possibly take a shot. And in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw again. This is Shepard on the catch. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now?
This guy's hardcore runner,
They're gaining
hardcore.
information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
I know he was mistake ready. His plays are too common.
Turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious.
And he likes
Well
running
done.
way
I really
more than his
appreciate
offense
that.
asked
But
for.
here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Goodwin with another jet sweep. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective.
I was going to see
when
the
you
stream
run a lot of
leveled out.
motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. This is caught by Robinson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. They're going to run this with a tight end.
Yeah, keep hobbling, my man. He's just sitting there with his hand, just crawling.
Pick up a 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not
Let's get it
far away to
rolling.
punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it
I'm not
moves the
draining this clock good
chains.
enough. That hurry up was
So
foolish.
here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered football.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
I had a good feeling about that run. I didn't really want that touchdown just yet.
19 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there.
You know, if this guy
You're exactly right about
decides to
that.
run it the whole game,
Just the vision,
I think
right?
he could dominate
Once
it.
he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind.
I think he's just going to be pass heavy the whole time.
Not only did he get good
He's one of those
blocking,
amateurs.
he
Can't be
created
pass heavy the whole game. Especially when you don't have a pass heavy offense. I'll give you the Chiefs.
This is
Fine.
gonna be
If you know how to
returned
use
from
it.
the end zone. And they'll get
There's a lot of people who pick the
right at
Chiefs, try to pass the whole
25
time,
yards
and just get
with the same
crushed.
result, and he opted
Throw
for
pick
the
after pick
touchback.
after pick.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive
That's some
is
silly shit.
insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And
Okay.
incomplete
That was a
on
good
the deep
pass.
ball.
The fact that it was right between me and the safety.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that
Ooh,
discouraged him from
get
taking
fucking
off
smacked.
and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
first down carry for Barkley. Finds a seam inside the 40 and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rolling to his right. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for
To be
sure.
fair, Allen Robinson was supposed to go out more. He just kind of cut 90 degrees in.
Downfield, as you mentioned, it's a tie game.
Really,
So
Allen
minus
Robinson
a
wouldn't do that.
disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on third down, Fields. That's complete to Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown! Allen Robinson, 75 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, but it'll be second down. A short throw to Ingram, and he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First down Giants, Jones to Ingram. Off play action, Jones. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
If he had caught that, I'd been real
putting together
pissed.
a very strong drive as a response.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And Gano's kick is right through.
Walking away with the lead.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
And we get the ball
All right,
back.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome
I call
everyone
this
back
sealing
for
the
quarter
deal.
number 3.
Although I should have waited to see if he was going to onside it.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling,
Just like he's got those magnet arms, I'll tell you what.
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain
Peggy,
there.
I'll tell you
Big
what.
Leonard Williams there on the stop. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across
Jimmy
the
Graham or
40-yard
not.
line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked
All right.
awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Mm,
He's going to get this past the 50.
that's a good run. That's a good run. You see him right there coming up the middle. He's like, I got him. I got him this time, Peggy. But he didn't have me. Don't stop.
Now here's Goodwin with another jet sweep, and he'll be taken down at the 40.
That run's not getting me the yards I wanted to, but
the pickup, first down.
it's doing something.
Well, we've seen
getting
running
first
backs
downs.
in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some
Ooh.
time right.
85 playing that a little slow.
Cole Kmet, the
Little
intended receiver.
Sunday jog going on.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation.
It's like he didn't want
That's
it.
what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Fields now to throw. And he'll be hit as
Trying to
he
playmaker
releases
Jimmy
it.
Graham because he was the closest player instead of playmakering the guy that was farthest away from me.
Frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions.
That makes more
Receivers
sense.
blanketed on
Anyway,
both
I think I got
attempts.
this.
This time
I have
on
a
third
plan.
down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Fields.
No! Pass interference!
Intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
He has got to be livid right now.
With that call.
That I have never.
Right? The so-called good guys.
He got a hard pass interference on his interception. Oh
You feeling
my
their pain?
God.
They finally got
The
one.
chances of that are astronomically low.
They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 22. 50 yards on the ground for him so far. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And that is
burning up a quarter.
More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Montgomery running right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. It's Montgomery. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run for him with Montgomery. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd
we got some time
and
here.
goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them.
You
but it's also
effectively
a
stopped the
reaction
clock
game,
with that
and they
move.
reacted poorly on that one.
There's a gnat on my screen. Can't have that. You might poop there. Oof.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David
I swear I can't kill these things because my hands don't go flat enough when I smack. Like,
Push further out in front.
there's the nubs in your bones. There's a little bit of space in between the cracks for these little gnats to fly away. Or either when you smack, if you don't get them right away, the air is just going to blow them away. A concussion.
Points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd and 10, Jones escaping the pressure right.
Out of bounds.
Taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Jones now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. 7 yards.
He was confused there for a second.
And it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 25 on second down, Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Here's Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Jones. And this is intercepted.
Too easy, Buster.
Do it. Picked up by the former first rounder, Artie.
Can I rage quit? You know, they happen. Okay. Why does that say 2 straight? 3 straight. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, these have been long games today. It's been half an hour a game, but 3 straight. We're moving up 50 to 100 each time. Anyway, I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom. Give me 1 minute.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine
Here we go, Tampa
State.
boy.
And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle.
I did that while
Tampa
rubbing my eye, by
gets
the way.
ready to match up with the Chicago
Jeez.
Bears.
He's cocky too.
And a less than
Cocky
desirable return
and
as he's
choosing
out
to
of
stay
bounds
back
at the
there.
15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. This one swung out here to Jones.
Jesus Christ, the spin moves.
They work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Oh, 94.
Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And a catch right side by Evans. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And oh, that nearly an opening drive.
Almost took that away.
It does fall incomplete.
Captain Clown knows he's going for it.
Ball game as it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. The ball popped in the air,
pick.
Intercepted.
I lost some yards at the pick, but it burns their confidence much more too.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Just not a big enough hole to break this one. He gets it to the 35 after showcasing that.
There's no way that was 1 yard.
Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Goodwin with another jet sweep. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. From the gun, here's Fields. Steps away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
I might have had Goodwin open for a touchdown. I was just scared to take it.
We know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. First down, Montgomery. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Handoff comes to Montgomery, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This is Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To throw is Fields. And he rifles one.
58 pulled over there real fast.
The intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Good thing that was a bad pass because it could have been risky.
A shotgun snap. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing again is Fields. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
I was okay with not getting that touch, and I could have got it if I flipped forward, but
forget trying to set anything up.
Easier to burn more time
They
if I
have
just
the
do this.
advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the... And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery getting in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Dancing to his left. Robinson's got it. Touchdown, Bears! Allen Robinson, 36 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a nice job.
You'd like to give me the ball again.
And then navigate and break free.
And receivers
I'm
love
here for you,
slant
brother.
routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them
It's
into
a fancy
the end
little move
zone.
there. Too bad it doesn't help you out.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
0's behind. What would happen if you just didn't take it?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 7 yards to pick up there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 43. Brady to his tight end, Braid, for the Tampa Bay first. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On play action, it's Brady. And brought in by Braid. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
I knew I couldn't block them both, and nobody else was helping me.
Catch and run.
That was rough.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Brady. Oh, Gronkowski with a diving catch. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
He doesn't know what time it is.
Now Brady.
Oh, that was ballsy just to let that clock run like that. He's lucky he got that, because he has not been open.
And the Buccaneers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
It was perfectly timed. He couldn't have timed it any better. It was right before the break and right where he was going to break too. That's my boy.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. The final shot before half for Brady. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Okay. We're going for 2-pointers, huh? I knew it as soon as he did the 2 extra points I went for.
In this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
When I went for those and he had regular defense, that told me that's usually a dead giveaway.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Flush to his right. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That giveaway that the person goes for 2s or fakes.
Charles and I return after the break. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Off the option, here's Montgomery. Powerful running. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle, little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Going deep for Montgomery. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery.
Like what you think of Madden. Couldn't agree more. Let's go for it.
And through the air. And the Bears will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like
I didn't have to teach you how to play Tampa Bay guy.
So than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted.
He knows he's bad. That's why he picked the best team in the game.
You ran your playbook the
I know
way
he's
you
bad.
wanted to, and you gave your defense
He picked the best team in the game.
Put a big-time drive in that situation.
He's going for 2s because he's scared. It's simple, really.
Offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And break, the tight end's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Brady gonna throw.
incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
On second down, it's Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Open man has got one. It's complete.
Okay.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
He's playing some risky games here.
Yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive.
I think interception coming up.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Brady to throw. A check down here to Jones. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. Brady to throw again. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Brady now on first down. Quick slant to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a broken tackle could not free it. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Brady. And Evans calls it in.
23, piece of shit. He's kind of just letting him up.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Brady's going to look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice play.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
He hasn't been able to stop me. He's giving me half the field to go.
Might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
He knows I'm just going to work the clock, right?
Over time may bear out that running the ball will at least
this is easy peasy.
Throwing it in that situation.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So here we go, Charles. 3rd down. Any
chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it, eluding the pressure right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You got to get it right.
Thanks
Otherwise,
for the win,
that flag
Chubb.
comes out, and you just cost your team some yardage.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this
Bear
victory
bait.
on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you
But
know
it's
how difficult it is for the team that wears
fourth
the
down, isn't it?
because they're going to get everyone's best
That's right.
shot.
It's not fourth down.
let's
Tom
face it,
Brady.
they circled this
Game
game.
over.
We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk
Look
out
at
here
that. Tom
with a
Brady wants to
trophy
take a
today,
picture with my two
but they
tight
will
ends.
walk out with respect around the league, and to them, that's vitally important.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
The only thing he beat me in
Sports.
was
For more,
rushing
check
yards
us
by
out
9 or
at
passing by 9.
EASports.com.
Huh.
With
So those two
that, we
takeaways are
say
killer.
so long from Tampa.
Up 4 wins. Almost on the top 1%, everybody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as
Bama
the Bears
Blacksnake.
emerged from their tunnel.
Interesting.
Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
I assume this guy's not going to do much running. Except for this quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Ooh-wee. Ah!
Off at the 36. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive.
So he's another fake and or straight up go for 2 points candidates. Okay, so we took advantage of that pick. Pick 6. So now we just got to see.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick 6. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First down, Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Touchdown!
Good play.
A.J. Green, 52 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery.
I was running left, and all of a sudden I just get sucked to the right.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with
Bitch about before, I'll bitch about it again.
Now a give running right is Montgomery.
The magnetism of this game is
40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down.
No wonder I'm not having as hard a time. He's got JJ and Jones split.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. That's complete right side to Komet. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Seven, our score after one. Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep.
Come on, number 12. Just let 7 run circles around you like that.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 44, Fields flushed out right. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Fields to the veteran Robinson for the Chicago first. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Montgomery. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now a give right side. Montgomery. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. Look at this, a tight end carry. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Fields, escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Hell yeah.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before half from Murray. Steps away to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting
us inside the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second.
I'll give you 34
quarter.
yards.
This is the NFL.
But what I won't give you is a touchdown,
Sports.
buddy.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Fields. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until
Can't believe he
takes
just
it
got
back
that off
all
a
the way
tip.
inside the 10-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he is
Head dived right into his dick.
Touchdown Cardinals. Chase Edmonds taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Not the result we wanted, but
extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third.
it's not the end of the
So a
world.
tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Just want to try that particular play again.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will
Can't get
win.
around these guys when
What
they
they're
have
hoping is
these
that last
interceptions
mistake
like this.
is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd down and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Fields. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On the option to give to Williams here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
What the fuck?
This one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and
I lose it down every time? This is insanity.
Now Fields. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it...
This is a fucking joke. 4th and 54, I have never. I'm going to lose this game because of those 3 penalties. I can't throw the ball away?
Here's Pat O'Donnell now.
I'm literally using a mechanic that everybody uses when they're about to get hit.
Kick that time.
This is an integral part of the game.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now he's doing it to me. He knows he doesn't have to go to the 1, does he?
From the 44, Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith,
Edmonds is tired,
both 5'10".
handing it off to him. Why is he waiting for the clock to drop?
Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. You hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
I can't believe those throwaway picks cost me the game. Not picks, flags.
That'll make it 2nd down.
They'd send me back fucking 20 yards and a down every time.
Murray to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds.
Who's the man on that?
7. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with counter. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And Murray's going to keep this, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit.
I mean, if I lose this, it's a complete fucking joke.
You start to get the crew together and say, this is
those flags are bullshit.
Right?
Yeah,
it wasn't intentionally a bad pass, but throwing the ball away is literally a part of the game.
That's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next
Like,
drive.
I don't know at what point we have to pretend that
see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game
every time it's just automatic if I press the button. It's a fucking serious joke.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that nearly ended it.
Absolute
That
joke.
should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher.
I had no choice, so I had to throw crazy shit like that that my receivers didn't try for.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first.
If I could have got that, oh my god. That could have been a pick six.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw it. Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now Murray. Flushed out right. Again, he finds more. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's across for the touchdown.
All right, congratulations.
Minute,
Fuck. 4-1 on the night. I can't just get an undefeated night, can I? It's pretty big pain in the ass. All because, and it was 4 straight times his pass rushers got right through, and I had no choice but to throw the ball away. No choice. It was that or take a sack. And so I throw the ball away, and I lose more yards than if I took the sack. It was bullshit. 4 times in a row. What is the point of the throw the ball away button if the game is going to flag you for it every single time you use it? I can't be pressured and throw the ball away? That's the point of the whole mechanic. I don't know. It's driving me fucking up the wall. I'm in the bathroom. I'm pissed off. But not too pissed. This next one's going to work.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals.
Is this the same guy? Fuck, I didn't pay attention to the name, but this might be the same guy.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this
I can't,
started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Can't slack here.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
It's not the same guy.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary
Jesus
spot.
Christ.
Getting all the way down.
How big and fast some of these guys are is ridiculous.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Now Montgomery running right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Broke that first tackle only to fall over the log on the field.
They've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on
Where's that tree
play.
trunk laying on the ground
Keep
for?
in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. Murray now. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw is Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From just shy of midfield, Murray trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Maybe he was getting hit when that happened. Otherwise, I don't know why that was such an easy
stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Robinson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And Graham's got it. Complete. Touchdown. Jimmy Graham.
I'm shocked that worked. For a touchdown. Like, I'm not shocked that can be a 1st down, but a touchdown.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the reception made by Green. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Danny
Trevathan for 2.
Potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Touchdown, Bears! Marquise Goodwin as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this 1st half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And this is incomplete.
That was almost a fumble.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw again on second down. Murray going deep for Hopkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And it's third down. A final shot before break. Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's an old Madden song, and it just hits.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Going deep for Hopkins.
Thank you. You know, when you're only doing deep passes, you're just asking for it. Well, that's that win. 5-1. Oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started.
That's how the night began. That's how it ends, baby.
Soldier Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Start out here with a jet sweep.
I was going to knock that first guy over for an extra 2 yards.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Read option, here's Montgomery. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And not much room.
Should have gone all the way outside.
Up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Now a give right side. Montgomery.
55 casually walks around. Van Der Esch, yeah, he's just like, do. By the way, I'm gonna come get you. There's nothing I can do as a massive pile of bodies. Fuck.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Fields now to throw. Flush to his right. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown. Allen Robinson. 40 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, Prescott. And right away, he lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before the ball and knocked it free.
That's another little takeaway.
So much going on. So much
it's time to score again.
Downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing: take care of the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Textbook.
Play action. It's Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Once more, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
A touchdown, he's got 4:20 left.
Montgomery, a 3-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
Not bad, 1 rush, 1 yard.
Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Elliott going to get it again on second down. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, it's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete.
Really needed him to drop that.
Across midfield down to the 45. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. So into
All right, let's see if we can pick the
territory
ball
now.
up again.
This is 1st and 10
Here it comes.
at the 45-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. This will be incomplete.
I don't know what happened. 33's over there cocking off, and all of a sudden the ball's on the ground. Hey, Uncanny, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you for the like, buddy. I don't like either teams. They both go down, but good luck.
13 yards and a first down.
Well, they lost in week 1, but the Bears going to be good coming up. I am almost in the top 1% of the world at this right now.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around,
Making some progress.
Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's a pass swung out.
How's your streaming been going? Jeez, man.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Prescott stripped, and this is picked up by the Bears.
That's the 2nd time he's fumbled. I'm from Chicago, and I don't like the Bears? What are you talking about, Uncanny? Well, that's fair. They've had a rough history. Oh, he quit already. I guess one more game. I forget what I'm at on the night. I think 6-1 on the night. I started with this Cowboys game. So win, 4, 1 loss, 2 wins. 6-1 on the night. Going for 7-1. Look, Chicago, yeah, they had a rough few years, but it's over now. Well, not yet. We gotta fire Matt Nagy. He's just no good. He's not impressing anybody. They got Justin Fields out there. When Justin Fields takes off, it's over. I'm just enjoying him while he's young because we're going to have Justin Fields for 20 years. Dominance.
Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys.
I don't know if this is the same guy, but that would be hilarious.
As their guys will do battle with the Chicago Bears.
A lot of the Cowboys, after they lost.
Now Pollard.
This is some interesting Bills uniforms.
As this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he stopped immediately there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll give this to Elliott. No, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring
Oh my God. New game, same Cowboys.
So the defense forces the
fumble again.
And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they
on
love
Elliott.
that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now.
So I'm up 7-0, and I start with the ball at half. If I maintain the lead, and then at half can score again, I can get a nice comfortable 2-touchdown lead at the half, and hopefully can burn the clock enough to take away the game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
I was lucky I got it right there. I got it to him.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The give is to Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too.
Formed a little line there. He was going to get around.
All day long to get out here and take off.
12 more yards there and another first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to
Not so bad. He's going to try to run
like
here
early,
for sure.
because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is into the
Yeah, that was the heaviest other than goal line that I had.
Dalton Schultz, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the second
Clock
quarter.
draining drive.
So
Score at the end.
now as they kick it away.
Y'all know how it works.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. They find some open field here. And all
I almost stiff-armed him too.
36-yard line. Well, Took him a while
41
to get him a
yards.
rep, but that's quite an introduction to this
That's
game.
the second time I've started the game with a 41-yard David Montgomery run, and he did that in real life the other day.
First carry of the game.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On second down, Montgomery.
You guys sent me a message from like 6 games ago.
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
I don't think that's the guy that beat me, but it could have been.
Now again, running right is Montgomery. And good
I'll have to
downhill
check
running.
at the
He's got
end
6
if I
yards
remember.
down to the 13.
I might not. I really don't care.
When you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, it's Montgomery.
Okay.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
To throw is Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
He's got enough time to score if he really
David
wanted to.
Montgomery, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved.
No, he's lucky that wasn't
Receivers,
picked.
your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Speaking of,
Intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Fields. Quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The toss play to Montgomery. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
yeah, I probably should shoot
Now the Bears going to
clock.
call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19
little advice
seconds
from
to
the
go in
sensei.
half number 1.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On second and goal, Fields, open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Room here to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Time for a break.
Guess he gets the ball back.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Gets around him. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will
started pulling him back at the end.
Chicago.
First play touchdown.
Goodwin, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Look, the drain the clock strategy sure doesn't work when you just score every time you get the ball.
Touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
And it's not real life. You have a comfortable 3 touchdown lead.
If he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
To be honest, you're pretty much done, son.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Keep going, man. And they will score a pick 6.
This is bad.
So this defense,
he had a guy open deep too.
Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Santos with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Oh, look, I've got him locked into a certain type of defense. His only offense is passing. It's the only way for him to score fast enough. If he runs it, he can't score 4 touchdowns and a half by running it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Now without some serious takeaways, and I don't provide those.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Lucky that was out of bounds because he would have lost yards.
That he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes
Khalil Mack with another strip sack. Oh my God.
Big play there.
This is getting fucking ridiculous. The computers are dominating right now. I'm not doing much. I'm just picking the plays, and the computers are shredding him.
If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And off comes to Montgomery. And he is
Another one-play touchdown.
Chicago.
I've scored 3 touchdowns and had 2 offensive plays in this half.
And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they
What is
cash in
happening?
for 6.
Why hasn't he quit yet?
Extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up, let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On first down, Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made
Ben,
here
don't
at
break.
the Bears 43. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Draw play, Elliott, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make
His
it
last 6
3rd and
rushes
10.
have amounted to 1 yard.
Throwing, Prescott. We'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Prescott. And it's
Thanks for the ball back.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
So we're running 7-1 today. I can promise you that.
Back now in Arlington, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd.
He's trying to do a version of my defense.
2nd and 5 now. Fields. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Oh, now he quit. When I had 7 times the score, he finally quit. Whoa! We made it to the top 1%. 1.999% of the world. on that win. Oops, I didn't mean to check that again. I'm, what, eight wins away from getting back to 2.0. If I keep having 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 days like this, I'll do it in no time. That guy was 41 and 29. He shouldn't play like it. He's not far ranked behind me. 900 points. Huh. Well, crazy. Hey, top 1% of the world at Madden. That's awesome. 7-1 tonight. 7-1. And the last guy we crushed was super good. We just beat this guy 49-7. Oh. Hey, thank you for the like, Susan. That gets us to 10 reactions. Haven't been there in a little while. So, what a good night. What a good night. Okay. We'll do the question of the day right now. Who has more pyramids? Egypt, Mexico, Sudan, or Honduras? As you know, there's Egypt's. Almost gave away the answer. Or did I? There's pyramids all over Northern Africa and Central America. The majority of you voted for Egypt. Incorrect. Then the next highest amount voted for Mexico. Incorrect. No one voted for Honduras. That was just a throw-out answer. I was going to say something crazy anyway, like China. But no, actually, Sudan. Sudan has the most pyramids. Not the biggest, not the most well-known. In fact, I can't think of a single one there, but it has the most. So, to those of you who answered Sudan, and that was one person, congratulations. You are correct. Alright, so let's do some shout-outs for you fine fellows and ladies out there. Thank you, Marcus Domingo, for the like and share. Derek Pitsy for the like. Kayla for the like. Lindsay for the like. Samuel for the like and share. Jake Hamilton for the like and share. Uncanny for the like. And Susan for the like. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. But I think that's everybody. Again, fantastic night. 7-1. Yesterday we were 2-2, and I got really angry and left. Had to switch to Doom. But tonight we just absolutely filleted everybody. And now we're in the top 1% in the world at this game. In competitive rankings online. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. So, what's today? Wednesday? Is it Wednesday already? God, I hope it is. Yes, it is. Okay, thank God. Tomorrow's Thursday. That means it's football happening tomorrow. We'll just keep doing some more Madden. Keep moving our way up the leaderboards. Let's see how far we can take this. And if we get mad, we lose a couple in a row, we're getting frustrated, we'll switch to Doom. So that's the plan, for tomorrow. Till then, I'll be on tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time, 3 hours before this, if you don't know time zones. And you guys have a good night. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Deuces.